So that's the beginnings of a hop there. So, next step, and you can see just how quickly it sucks it out. All the heat, that is, sucks all the heat out of it. Especially once you get going for a long, long time, on the anvil it will start to warm up, but certainly right now, it's just one big, very cold piece of iron, and so it's just sucking all that heat right out of it, and so I lose my heat very, very quickly, is basically the point I'm getting at, so gotta move very quickly, and want to make the use of that heat. So you always want to keep all your tools right at hand, knowing exactly what you're going to be doing, because as soon as you get that hot piece of iron out of the forge, every second counts. It's going. I'm going to get another little piece in here. Of course, the Wendat loved the iron, had never experienced it before coming into contact with us. They actually called us Ignunha, which means men of iron or iron men, and so really this was the most important thing about us, the most identifiable feature. And so they loved it. And you can imagine going from a stone, bone, or wood tool to an iron tool, a huge leap in technology, and the Wendat were very, very practical people. They loved things that they could use in their everyday life. And so certainly iron fits that to a T, and so thus they loved it. Actually, they would actually come and just watch Louis go about his day's work for hours on end. And funnily enough, I actually thought he was a sorcerer. You have to remember the Wendat very much believed in magic and sorcery. And so at first, it looked like rock, it was hard like rock, and it was cold like rock, so they thought he was working with stones and rock and making them into all these fantastically useful tools. And so, very, very impressed by all this. As well, the bright tinging sound. I guess that metal on metal, that very bright sound, they really liked. Ooh, I'm getting right towards the end of my any hotter, and I actually would have started burning the iron there, which I really don't want to do. So you can see I'm actually just breaking it off. I'm not cutting it right off from the cutting hardy. I just want to notch it. Quenching bucket. So very quickly, that cold to the touch.
What?
So.
You are like a sorcerer.
Bonus.